So this is month 5 of my lock journey, and what have I noticed that's different? Nothing, honestly. I think it's just the same crap. Shrinking, condensing. Oh, some of my locks in the back are pretty hard compared to like the front. I'll show you in a bit, but overall, month 5 hasn't really been anything different. I feel like I kind of been wanting to style my hair more just because I don't know. I mean, it's fine when it's down, but I just wanted to like try. I just want to look different sometimes. So I've been trying to do different hairstyles, and what I noticed is that I think it's just like a learning curve now that I have locks and I need to like try different things. But the hairstyles I've been doing aren't that great. I mean, this hairstyle, I actually like it because it kind of looks like a band and my locks aren't in my face. And, you know, this is one of the hairstyles I tried out that I actually like, but this is nice, but I tried to like braid the back ones and it looked nice too, but my scalp was just hurting. I don't know if it's because like I don't style my hair that often anymore for like these past 5 months, and now that I'm trying to, my scalp is like, whoa, what are you doing? You haven't bothered us for a long time. And like, I don't know, do you guys with locks, have you noticed if your scalp is more sensitive? Because I feel like mine is. It does not like anything. Like, I used to cornrow my hair all the time, and now I feel like I'm trying to cornrow my hair with locks and like do different styles, and my scalp is just not fucking with it. That's also why I'm trying to style it more, is just because my scalp has never been this sensitive. Like, it's actually pretty bad. Like, the only braid that I kept in, because everything else was braided down, it kind of looked like you know, braids in the back. There's probably like 4 more chunky braids that look like this, and it looked really nice. It looked like something you could wear for a wedding, but my scalp was just hurting so bad I had to take off those 4 in the back and just leave this front. So that's what I did. I also kind of been feeling a little like I just been having a little bit of doubts. Like, one of the things that crossed my mind was like, should I have one a little bit smaller with my locks, like, so I could style it more? I don't know. That's one of the things that crossed my mind. I think I'm good with my size, but that's one of the things that I did think about. Like, damn, should I have like give myself like a little, like 100 locks instead of somewhere in the 70s? I think that right now I have 72 locks. I haven't recounted, but I think the last time I counted like a few weeks ago was 72. And my last lock journey, I had like 65 or something like that. So it's not that big of a difference, but for me I feel like it is, because I feel like my locks are pretty even throughout. And my last lock journey, I had like, it's like the whole back was even, and then the front was just like mad chunky locks, which took forever to dry. So I think every lock on my head is kind of proportionate. Like, it's not like thick and then small and super small. It's like they're all like medium size. So I think even though it's not that big of a difference from 65 to 72, that it is a big difference because the parting is pretty similar. Let's do a 360, so let's go. So, should I take this chunky braid out? I really don't want to take it out because this has actually been nice to have my locks like do this in my face. So I think, sorry guys, I'm just gonna leave it like this, but you know, there's a whole mess of other locks we could explore and look at. So yeah, nothing has really changed. I wash my hair once a week, and when I wash 3 times. Twice with the clarifying shampoo. Super drying, but hey, the dirt gotta get out and stuff. And then I will follow that up with the moisturizing shampoo. It's one of the ones by Shea Moisture, the yellow one. I think it's like Raw Shea, something like that. And then I condition with the conditioner, whatever conditioner works for you. I don't even know the name of this conditioner that I use, but it's great. And obviously I do the ends of my hair. I condition it and then I smack some gel on there. So I found a different way to take care of my curly ends. I literally like take a chunk of hair like this and then, okay, what are you doing? And then I detangle it with conditioner. I leave a little bit of leave-in conditioner and I smack some gel on it. I just like smooth it through like this and then it looks like this. And I feel like I could do that now because I feel like my hair is kind of getting what's going on now. It's kind of just like, oh, you know, we're not supposed to seal. You don't want us to seal. No, you're not supposed to seal. I don't want you to seal. So because of that, I think it's easier. Don't get me wrong. There are some locks that still want to seal up on me. I need to figure out something for those. But yeah, before when I was going through each and every single lock, it was because a lot of them were trying to seal and I had to detangle them. But now that it's they stay curly, it's easier to just comb them through, like kind of like I have loose hair still. That's about it. I don't really know. I mean, is there any more budding? No, it's literally just shrinking and compactation. Yeah, honestly guys, it's like really boring because like nothing's happening anymore. So like you see, this is why is this lock so tiny? What the heck? Like it's a lot of compacting because this lock is mad small. Like why is it so tiny? I feel like it's just non-stop shrinking. I'm looking forward to the day where my locks fall and they're like so long and so luscious and it's just like, yeah, you know. I know that's not probably gonna happen until like over a year, but you know, I'm being patient. I mean, I'm not in a rush. I'm enjoying every stage. You see that right there? Look at that lump and the bump. Look at that. Damn it, come on. Look at that lump right there. Sheesh. I feel like my thickest lock. No, there's some chunky. Oh, look at this one. Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you guys. The locks in the back are mad hard. Listen, I don't think it's all because of interlocking. Because I've only interlocked. Let's just say 3 or 4 times because I can't remember every time. But you would think that like this part is a little compact, but not as much as that. I mean, the front is pretty soft. It's the back ones. Oh my god, they feel hard. Like it's actually really hard. It's not like hard like there's buildup or nothing. It's just hard like, yeah, they're not playing around. Especially the bunching parts. The bunching parts be feeling like, yo, they're rocking there. What the heck? I'm just waiting for this heifer to grow and drop. You feel me? I just want it to just drop. I can't wait. I just cannot wait for it to just fall. And then my roots will be all frizzy and shit. And it's gonna look all cute and shit. I wish I could show you guys my circle lock, but it's in here. It's like braided up in here. Can I pull it out? Oh, Jesus. Oh, Lord. Yep, I got you. I got you. Dang. Wow, that literally fucked up my grade. Shit. Oh my god. Oh my god. So anyway, I have to show you guys my favorite lock because it's like it's only right. This is my circle lock. God, this thing got chunky. I guess I don't really look at my hair. I just live life and I don't really pay attention. But look how fat this got. It's like really shrinking and compacting, and like all those little dents and stuff are going away. Look at this bitch. I tried to figure out a way to get it back in there. This braid's totally messed up now.